Welcome everyone to today's video. I'll be sharing with you my first impressions on Zombie Army VR. Now I'm only allowed to show the first 3 chapters and therefore this won't be a full review, but I'll touch on some things that came to mind when I first jumped into the game. I will have a review out hopefully for the release. First off, before we jump into the video, I'd like to remind you all to hit that subscribe button, leave a comment and a like. The support really means a lot to me, so let's crack on. When I first loaded the game, it made me listen to a cutscene that expands upon the story from Zombie Army. If you're a fan of the franchise or take an interest in the story, then I'm sure you'll enjoy this. Shortly after this, I was told to select a character from a good selection. Now this doesn't make any difference to the gameplay, however different characters have different hand models, and when you play co-op your friend will see who you selected. Shortly after this, you're greeted with a tutorial where I was handed the biggest pistol I've ever seen in a VR game. No, this isn't a euphemism, it was just a large M1911, well I think that was the pistol. It got me to take some shots at targets before throwing me an SMG. We then got into the good stuff, snipers, and I mean that's what we're all here for, right? Well anyways, the snipers feel great, and once you get the hang of this then you'll be shooting from the hip with it, quick scoping and hopefully hitting some enemies while they're in mid-air. But for now, just aim for the golden jewels. Because you want to see that on the kill cam, right? Now the kill cam is absolutely fantastic. It's gory as always, and being in VR you get to see it up close and personal. They've definitely done a good job with this. Going through the first few chapters was a lot of fun, as was taking out hordes of zombies, but what made this even better was joining up with a buddy and slaughtering the undead horde together. Genuinely, it's been a great bit of fun. Now, if you're expecting a serious sniper game, let me fill you in on what Zombie Army is. The main differences between Sniper Elite and Zombie Army is one is more of a sniper sim with missions and a full-on campaign, whereas Zombie Army has been the more arcade experience. And Zombie Army VR feels like that, an arcadey experience that is just fun. Sure, it has its quirks and I'll dive more into these when I get my full review out, but over the course of the first 3 chapters I've had fun and I can't wait to experience more. Now, I've been playing this on the PSVR2 and what needs to be said is how great the adaptive triggers and haptics are in the Sense controllers. They feel great. Taking shots will give you tension and vibration, which really adds to the immersion, which I've come to appreciate with the PSVR2. So we'll leave it here as I don't want to dive into too much, as I'd rather talk about the game as a whole, but first impressions have been positive. Anyways, if you've enjoyed this video, why not stick around? I cover all things VR from PSVR2, Quest and PC VR, so I'm sure you'll find something of interest. Have a wonderful day and I'll see you all in the next video.